Good morning, welcome to House Mercantile. My name is Gavin, and today I am going to be building my wooden apple pressing bucket because you all don't think that this bucket's good enough. Use stainless, use this, use that, whatever. This is the bucket I used last year. It does say food grade, BPA free, HDPE2 on the bottom. So yes, you can use this, but the theory is that once you drill holes in it, none of that matters anyway. So, what we got is Happy Valley Ranch. I bought these 2 years ago because I've been meaning to do this and I've not. But these are the steel rings. I don't know, I've not opened it yet, as you can tell. These are the rings that you can order from them. They also have a bunch of other apple pressing kits and supplies for traditional presses. All right. We can also get rid of that. Okay, so it does come with some screws there. They don't look like they are stainless. They look like they're just normal, probably zinc coated. We might change those out for stainless. Okay, here's the rings. One day I want to be able to make these myself. Looks like it's eighth inch, probably, maybe a little less. And then it is just bent and tack welded, pre-drilled. Wonder if they probably drill the holes and then bend and weld them. But we've got two of those rings right there. Tape measure. They are 13.5 diameter and 3/4 wide. I believe I've got a note. Give me a second. According to my notes, there are 26 holes in here, so you need 26 of the sticks. Staves, I think they call them. I don't know. Maybe I should do my research. You need 26 of the staves. Theirs are shorter than what I want. They are 1 foot, and they're pre-drilled, and they'll attach to the inside on top and bottom. So I bought one of these because I wanted to see how they design theirs, because you can see it is got a chamfer going down the side, and I think that's just to help with the curvature of the band. They are 1 1/4, 3/4, and 1 foot. But I want them to be taller, so I am actually going to make them as tall as my apple bucket, which is, I believe, 18. Nope, I lied. I'm way off. 14.5. So we're going to add a couple inches to the wood there. And, it looks like they're made of maple. Yeah, maple. I've already got my wood. It's in the side room there. I'm going to cut it into block chunks of the length that I want, and then plane it down to my thickness here, and then cut my strips out at the table saw. We'll put a 15-degree chamfer on those edges, pre-drill, and then we'll get it all attached. So, let's get started. Okay, originally I was going to cut it down into 18-inch chunks, and then run each one of those chunks through that planer, and then come over here and cut off the snipe ends. But I don't have to do that, because I have a different planer in there that I'll have to move a little bit to get in position. But I'm going to cut this at 6 feet, chunk it there, run it through that planer, and then we'll set this up with the sled and just cut all the pieces to the right length, which I am doing, like I said, 1 bucket length. It's not that much more, but it's 14, what did we say, 14 inches? We're going to do 14 inches. I like that number. So let's get to it. It's also dark and really cold outside, and I don't want to use that thing because he's not fun. Okay, this room isn't pretty, but it's got the planer in here, and I'm still working on getting everything set up. So let's send that guy through. I've got to go open that door. I've got to run it through. I've got to run around the other side and grab it because I don't have enough. I'm not that skinny anymore. Anyways, we'll run through there and get it all done. Give me a minute. Okay, we're going to cut them down again to 14 inches. I've got my fence set up with a stop plate. On to cutting strips. Let's go ahead and get to the right height. Okay, we're gonna put the chamfer on there. I will do a 22.5 chamfer. That is the 4101. It's a little bit more than that, but that'll work for me because that's what I've got. Does someone want to send me the Milwaukee remote switch for that guy? My board wax here is a food grade mineral oil and beeswax that I'm using. It's a 4-to-1 ratio. I'll leave it in description or whatever what I'm using and where to find it or how to make it. All right, time to put it all together. Here's the rings. We got 2 of those. I'm gonna try and position the 2 weld points opposite of each other. So there and there. When we put it together, we got our slats. There's a couple extras in there. And then the screws that I'm gonna use. I got some stainless screws. They are 8 by 5/8 because the standard screws, they're just zinc and I want those. So let's go ahead and see how this, I feel like it's gonna be a little clumsy, but we'll make it work. So let's just get to it. Is there a better way to hold everything? Maybe I should use the smaller screwdriver or smaller drill. Well, that didn't take too long. Makes me wonder why I didn't do it to begin with in the first place, but we're complete. Like I said, I did change out the screws on there for stainless steel. The ones that come with it are just the zinc ones, and then I modified it for the top to be a couple inches taller. The diameter is still about the same as my bucket, so the pressing disc that I'll use inside of it is going to be the same. Maybe I might have to get another one because it's a little bit smaller. We'll see how it goes. One concern that I do have right off the bat that I know of is this basket fits the pan exactly, so I'm worried juices are going to get trapped up back behind here and not flow out the hole. So I think I'm going to have to upgrade the pan. Other than that, I do like the way that it turned out. It's stable, it's sturdy, and I'm excited to get pressing. I'm overdue for it, so stay tuned and watch my other videos. Have a good one, guys.